Good evening, everyone, and good evening to Madam Mary. Our group will present the topic issues workload and burnout in leisure school. First, let me introduce our group members, which is Adriana, Eva Natalia, Ismi, and Ezzanika. So we will discuss the issue of teacher overload, which is from background, analysis of teacher overload and burnout, use management leadership, theories, discussion, impact on school administrator, critical errors, realistic solution and conclusion. After this slide, I will start with the introduction of the issue. So, introduce teacher play an important role in education, not only in delivering lessons, but also in guiding student overall development. However, there's responsibility have encouraged over time. For example, besides teaching, teachers are also required to manage co-curriculum activities, prepare lesson plan, and complete administrative tasks such as reader record. When the overload becomes too heavy, it can lead to burnout, which is a combination of physical and emotional resources caused by continuous stress. This situation not only impacts teachers' motivation and performance, but also creates challenges for school administrators in managing staff effectively. This shows that teacher overload is not just an individual issue, but also a time management challenge that can influence the overall effectiveness of school administration. So the next slide, background. To understand this issue better, we can look at the current situation in Malaysia school. In recent years, teacher overload have encouraged due to curriculum change and the use of digital system. Teachers are required to handle multiple tasks at the same time. For instance, a teacher may teach various classes, update student record, attend meetings, and manage school activity all in one day. This situation can be stressful and tiring. In addition, limited staff in some schools make the overload heavy. However, teachers need to share more responsibility. Furthermore, teachers are also required to attend training and professional development programs, which is at extra working hours. This situation indicates that the overload issue is not only individual but also systemic, requiring effect management and leadership from school administrators. As a result, this encourages stress level and may eventually lead to burnout if not properly managed. So I will pass the next presenter.
First point is transformational leadership theory. This theory emphasizes that school leaders should motivate and support teachers emotionally. When teachers feel appreciated and supported, their stress level can reduce and their morale can improve. Second point is human resource management theory. Next, heavy workload such as administrative tasks and extracurricular activities can increase stress. Therefore, administrators should distribute tasks and vary and reduce unnecessary workload to avoid burnout. Third, Herzberg motivation theory. This theory highlights that recognize support and career development and can improve teacher motivation and job satisfaction, which helps reduce burnout. Point 4. Organization effectiveness and situational leadership. Teacher burnout can affect teaching quality and school effectiveness. Therefore, leaders must adapt their leadership style based on the situation and support teacher well-being. In conclusion, effective leadership can proper workload management and very important to reduce teacher burnout and improve overall school performance. For the next slide, next slide. So for the next slide is impact of teacher workload and burnout school administrators. First point, increased responsibility. Administrators need to ensure teaching quality and student achievement even when teachers are experiencing burnout. Second point is leadership role. Administrators must practice flexible leadership, manage stress effective, and maintain open communication with teachers. Third point is human research. Third, human research challenges. Burnout can lead to absence and low participation and poor decision making among teachers. Next, school culture impact. Next, school culture impact. Burnout can reduce teacher moral teamwork and collaboration with the school. Lastly, school reputation. If burnout is not managed properly, it can affect academic performance and reduce community trust in the school. In conclusion, teacher burnout not only affects teachers but also create major challenges for school administrators. So I will pass to the next presenter. On this slide, we can see some practical ways to reduce teachers' workload and burnout. First, tasks should be shared fairly among teachers so that no one feels too overloaded. Second, unnecessary paperwork and too many meetings should be reduced because they can make teachers feel stressed and take up a lot of time. Next slide. Next, technology can help teachers work more efficiently. For example, using online tools for grading, lesson planning, or communicating with students and parents. Professional development, such as training in stress management and time management, can also help teachers cope with heavy workload. Finally, support and recognition from school leaders are very important. Feeling appreciated can increase motivation and create a more positive working environment. Next slide. In conclusion, teacher workload and burnout are serious issues that can affect both teacher and student. Heavy workload can cause stress, fatigue, and reduce teacher motivation and teaching quality. Therefore, it is important for school to reduce unnecessary tasks, use technology to support teaching, and provide proper support for teacher. With a positive and supportive working environment, teacher can manage their responsibility more effectively and continue to provide quality education. This concludes our presentation. Thank you for listening.